Do you look at models and think, oh my goodness, I want to dress like them. I want to have the model vibe, maybe the model off-duty look. I'm going to give you some tips on how to easily achieve that while still having your own personal style. So whether you're a fan of people like Bella Hadid or Kendall Jenner or what have you, a lot of times they are wearing outfits that the typical model would wear, or someone that loves that street style, trendy look is also going to be wearing. So how do you achieve that on your own? If you're new here, I am Kamla-Kay. I am an agency signed professional model for the last 12 years, booking print jobs and TV campaigns. So I think I have a little bit of experience when it comes to dressing like a model. All right. So I'm going to talk about different articles of clothing, but before I do that, I want to be very clear on this. When you're talking about looking like a model, dressing like a model, doing these street style looks, you want to make sure that you're not just following a trend. So if something is popping off right now or is really hype right now on TikTok, whatever the case is, if it's something that doesn't resonate with you, don't try to copy that just because you're trying to look like a model, right? People can tell when you're wearing your clothes how comfortable you are in it, and your outfit looks a lot better on you if you exude all this confidence and if you walk out feeling your outfit, feeling the vibe, right? So make sure that you don't follow something just based on the trend, and make sure that it's something when you put it on, you really love this outfit. Like it's something you put on and you can't wait to go out to take pictures in it, or for other people maybe to even see you in this outfit. So the outfit needs to be very authentic to you while matching what's maybe in, but it's only going to work if you truly like that vibe or that trend. Tip number one specifically for your outfit is think about neutral colors. A lot of times you're not going to see models in all of these super bright colors with 20 different patterns going on in their outfit. Yes, it happens sometimes, but we're gonna go with the typical model off-duty look that you would see, or even what models are gonna be wearing to castings and auditions. So think neutral colors. Of course, you know, a lot of models, we tend to wear a lot of black. I am someone also, I love to wear white. I can't necessarily always wear white to my auditions, but white, tan, and black, they are staple pieces. That way you can mix and match in your closet to start the composition of looking like a model. Now, once you have your neutrals or your palettes picked out, we want to start thinking about our top half, right? So when we're thinking about the top half of your outfit, I like to think about a chic vibe. At least for myself, being a model, I want to be comfortable sometimes, but I also still want to be chic and fashionable. So for myself, for instance, maybe I would go with a blazer, and you might be thinking a blazer is not that comfortable. It can be, depending on how you wear it. So let's say that we have a blazer on, right? And maybe you have a t-shirt underneath that blazer, or maybe you have something that shows a little bit more of your stomach, depending on how comfortable you are in that. So a neutral blazer, especially like an oversized black blazer, goes really well a lot of times with castings, with models off duty. Maybe it's the day that we're not working or we are heading to meet with a client. That is a great option. Another option, right, for black. This is a typical t-shirt style in terms of the shape, but there's just something that's a little bit more higher end about it than just a regular t-shirt. And there's nothing wrong with wearing a regular t-shirt, but again, if you are going to wear it, it depends on maybe what you're pairing on your lower half for it to give like that model vibe. So this shirt right here, it has a little bit of gold in it, a little bit of see-through going on there. So this is also something that would pair really well with some tighter pants. But another option could be, let's just say that you're wearing a button-down shirt, but we're not going to necessarily button it down. We're going to have that shirt open, and then underneath there again, maybe a loose-fitting t-shirt, or again, that crop top, sports bra kind of vibe. Now, let's think about the lower half. For instance, pants, shorts, skirts. We are going to be thinking about leather. Leather just screams model. Whether it's a leather skirt, a leather shorts, or pants, that's always a good option. And black leather just really gives a crisp look from the top to the bottom. You're gonna definitely have the look for a model. So even with one of my modeling agencies, they had sent us out a sheet and gave some examples of things that they would love for us to wear when we go and meet with clients. And yeah, one of the things on there was like a leather jacket, for instance, again, depending on the time of the year, leather pants, leather skirt. And so I have a leather skirt shorts kind of combo going on. I have leather pants. Those all work great. For pants, you can also think of like cargos, right? Cargos are really in right now, the time of making this video. But again, if you're not really into cargos, don't do it just because it's trendy. But they are typically pretty comfortable. They typically flatter different body sizes. So if you're a size 0 or if you're more plus size and or curvy, cargos are a really great option. They give the model vibe. They do come in lots of different options in terms of styles for cargos. And so sometimes they have like maybe like black, for instance, or army green. But they also have cargo in denim. So denim pants would be another great option for you to have that model vibe, that chic vibe with the denim pants. Sometimes they have ones where the bottom of the pants are more frayed, kind of like that boyfriend kind of look in terms of the denim outfit. So you have that option, the leather pants, the cargo pants, denim pants. So you can go, for instance, let's say that you're not someone, you don't want your pants to be super big and oversized, although that is what a lot of models like to wear now. Yes, you can wear denim jeans that are more fitted and maybe a little bit frayed at the ankle, and then you're gonna be wearing them with your pumps, for instance, or your really skinny heels. There are so many options that you can kind of mix and match based on how you like your clothes to feel on your body. Now let's talk about shoes, right? Because I know a lot of times with models, we're thinking, oh, this is gonna be uncomfortable, right? Maybe you're wearing heels all the time for modeling jobs, or maybe you're not a model yet, or you don't wanna be a model at all, but you wanna kind of dress like one. So maybe you have the option, right, for heels. Skinny heels works with everything. Pumps usually will work. But let's say that we're gonna go a little bit more on the comfortable vibe, right? And before we continue, make sure that if you have not already subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button and hit the thumbs up button and the bell notification button, because the bell notification is what alerts you to the fact that I have a new video that is out. And of course, if you have any questions or comments, I love hearing from you. So make sure that you leave some comments below, even if it's just a hello emoji. So bringing it down to the shoes area. Okay. We talked about the high heels, right? But I like to be a little bit more comfortable. So for instance, a lot of times models, we will wear combat boots, for instance, right? There are so many options now for combat boots. You will see models wearing those to a lot of our castings or just out on a model off-duty kind of look. Along the lines of the combat boots vibe is the Doc Martens, for instance, right? So Doc Martens, a lot of models wear those, and with those types of combat type of boots, they're not always the most comfortable for long distances, so keep that in mind, or unless maybe you have broken them in and they've gotten a lot more comfortable over time. So that's one option, or a second option rather, for shoes. Now, let's say that you're like, I definitely want to be a lot more comfortable. I want to be flatter, lower to the ground. Then you can do things such as, like, I actually just got the Jordans, the black and white. I think they're the Dunks Jordans, something like that. But basically, lower sneakers, or even something like a Converse, for instance, would work, right? And Converse comes in different styles as well, but it does allow you to be a lot more comfortable. If you are thinking about, okay, well, maybe I have a meeting to go to, or a casting to go to, or just in general looking like a model, thinking about your bag. Like if you're someone that likes to carry a purse, so I tend to like to go a little bit oversized, especially if it's something that I am going to specifically a modeling audition for. That way I can have my portfolio in there if I need to have those, or my comp card for the day. So having a nice black or brown purse that is just neutral, that gives the outfit a little bit more of a chic vibe, especially if I'm wearing sneakers, that's also a great addition. So I know sometimes models like the purses that are a lot shorter, that just like fits right under your arm, doesn't give much space for holding items, but again, it depends on the day, what you need to be carrying around, so that's an option as well. So if you're trying to look like a model, maybe you are a model and you are like, okay, I need to start dressing a little bit more like one, or maybe you don't want to be a model at all, but you want to dress in that chic model off-duty kind of look, or model attending a casting look. These were the tips and the steps that you kind of want to go through in terms of putting your wardrobe together, having some capsule pieces that you can mix and match. So for instance, the blazers and the jeans, for instance, can be mixed and matched with so many different things. And so make sure that you are dressing in a way that is authentic to yourself. Just because it's trendy does not mean that you have to follow that trend. And ultimately, maybe you're the one that's going to set the trend because you're like, you know what everybody else is wearing is really not my vibe right now. You want to make sure that you're authentic to yourself, but hopefully these tips were helpful if you did want to go along this path. All right, that is it for this video, all about how to look like a model in terms of your outfit, street style, dressing off duty, or going to a casting, for instance. Make sure that you check my channel because I do have lots of videos on how to become a model, navigating the modeling industry, avoiding scams, if that is your goal to become a model, and I will see you in the next video.